R2D2 just joined the.
We're back!
Just joined the podcast.
Yeah!
We are
Welcome
back,
everybody to the Sports F.A.M. podcast!
Woo, yeah!
Yeah!
This is why we haven't done this in ages.
Welcome back, brother!
Luke sounds like he's announcing people at WWE's.
Well, now I
Superstars.
can't talk for the rest of the podcast because I ruined my voice.
Can you,
but
can
we're
you
here.
turn me up a bit? I can't hear myself.
That's for
very
a
much.
reason. No one
Okay.
wants
Hello?
to hear you.
Helloing?
Yeah, you're good.
That's a little better. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Sweet. We're back, guys.
We did it.
Yay!
Yay! Where's the claps?
Yay!
Yay! We forgot how to use the soundboard.
We did. It's been a month. It's been a minute.
A month, at least it's been like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Oh, we missed that trend.
We did.
We missed so many
Wow,
trends.
we did miss that trend.
Dude, that all happened while
we were in
we were
hibernation.
away.
6'7" was born and died.
No, we
by the
didn't.
time.
We didn't miss 6'7".
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
No, we
we
didn't.
did.
Because we had an episode with Michael on, and he was talking about how all his nieces and nephews do 6'7".
Well, that's the last episode we did.
That is the last episode we did.
Wow,
was with
when
Michael.
was-
It was
when
like
was
November.
that?
I think it was November.
Wow, how fitting that it was around my birthday when we recorded our last
Wow.
podcast.
Yeah.
Recording this podcast for your birthday.
Happy birthday, Grant.
Happy birthday.
So we're recording this on
to
Monday.
you.
Oh boy.
Happy birthday
Oh.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Grand Chichi. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Good
that
job.
Was,
So
that
today
was
is
something.
Today is May 25th, and
Yeah.
Grant's birthday
Happy
is
Memorial
May
Day, by the way.
Yes, happy Memorial
Happy
Day.
Memorial Day.
Right?
On a serious, thank you for those who serve
Yes.
in our armed forces in this great country we call the United States of America. We are.
USA, baby!
Thank you for those who have had family members who have sacrificed their lives for our freedoms, which
Yes.
we're thankful for. We have family members that have served in the armed forces and the Army and Air Force, Marines. You have a grandpa, Pawpaw, who served in the Marines.
Yep.
Some cousins who served in the armed forces. I have a grandfather that served in the Army.
National Guard.
National Guard, yep.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you all of those of you that are watching this.
Big round of
And-
applause
yeah.
to our veterans /
Yes.
active service members.
Amen. Yes, thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. All right, so welcome back everybody into the Sports F.A.M. podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume that there's at least one person out there that's kind of excited that we're recording again.
It's not in this room.
Other So hopefully it's out there in the
Grant had to leverage his birthday.
for us to record.
I
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I actually
100%.
have been dying to do this again, and I was like, I have to can't believe I have to do this, but I'm like, guys, for my birthday week, can we just please just record an episode? Not to make it a birthday episode, but just can we please just, I had to use it as an excuse to get us together to do this.
But it worked.
At 10:30 in the morning, which we've never done.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, my voice, I still have morning
Yeah.
voice.
Well, obviously not
goodness.
anymore based upon the opening
Yeah, well, I had
that
to
you
get it
gave.
all out. I had to get it all out.
R2D2 woke him
It was
up. very
crazy.
I had to
quickly.
throw
All right, so-
up my morning voice.
So let's get in. I have so this segment that I want to introduce to us came to me no sooner than this morning. So
Okay.
this is going to be probably
So like an hour ago.
Fresh.
probably very So
Funky fresh.
so here it is. I want us to think of a sport. Like I was thinking of what worst sport. But here's what it is. No. So I want you to think of what would be the sport that the other person would play that we think would be hilarious to watch them play that sport. Like it'd be a worse sport. Like we would be dying.
Well-
We'd be we'd be on the sidelines watching Luke play this sport, and we would be dying laughing. Or Grant, we'd be watching Grant play this
listen.
sport, and we would be dying laughing watching him do this.
I've had the pleasure of watching this happen quite a few times, and it sucks that I don't get to see it happen more often. And I'm not saying that Grant is horrible at this sport.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of the way that they play this sport that is like, it seems very unnatural. It's like,
It is weird.
you know,
I don't
it's
even
like
know what it
getting-
is.
It's like getting teeth pulled. It's like it just feels like it's just not right.
Everything Luke was taught about this sport, it's like it hurts.
So you know what it
him.
is.
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Watching Grant
Yeah.
attempt to play basketball is one of the funniest things in the entire world.
Okay.
He has the wackiest shot.
It's weird. I can't.
He can't really dribble very well. But it's not like he's horrible. He's not the
No,
worst person in
right.
the world at
There's
it.
like a lot of times when I play, I because I'm really fast. The first,
Yeah.
I'll just go to the hoop and do layups.
Yeah, and he is-
but the problem is, as soon as people catch on, that's all I can
And
do.
he just-
I am immediately removed from the game.
It's also like-
and I am locked down
it
on
is-
defense, and I can do nothing the rest of the game.
It
I'll give
is
you 4
fun.
points, and that's it.
It is fun to watch him play because it's very
Yeah.
unorthodox. And yeah, he'll get you some points.
Maybe
and
a point.
he'll be running
One free
around.
throw.
For the other team.
But I'll never
Wrong
forget. I'll never forget 2 instances. One, we were playing basketball with our cousins.
Yeah.
And Grant is like at the 3-point line. Grant cannot shoot very well. He tells us, he says, before he shoots, he goes, "It's early," then proceeds to throw the ball over the whole entire hoop. It's not like goes over the entire thing,
Shoot it
over
all the way
backboard.
over. And Quentin,
We're
our cousin
dying.
Quentin, is just like, "Are you kidding me?"
I think it was me and Jordan were on a team against him and
So
Clinton.
I have a sport like for Grant that came like.
Well, what was the second instance? You said there were 2.
oh yeah, sorry.
The other instance, very similar. We're playing basketball with some of our friends from like Path and like Co-op,
Oh.
and you are
That was maybe
driving
worse
into the
then.
lane and you stop and you go to shoot like a layup, but you shoot it again over the entire backboard. And I think you said, "I did arms today," was like your excuse.
I did arms.
And it wasn't like you
Like a
were
shot put.
genuinely serious that you did that. You were like, "Yeah, I did arms today."
Therefore, I shot put the basketball
Fucking
over the
entire
entire
thing.
hoop. Okay, I have another one.
Okay.
This came to mind that I think would be fun to watch Grant play. Like watch him play.
Happy
Like,
birthday to me,
no,
I guess.
No, we're gonna do each of us. I have one for Luke. That
We
I
just keep on going.
no.
No, we're gonna have another one.
Happy birthday, Grant.
We're gonna have a book for
No,
Luke.
no. So I have one for Luke that hit me. I would just started dying laughing when I was thinking about Luke, watching Luke try to do this sport. So anyway, so back to Grant though. The one that came to me that I like. I'm just thinking of Grant like playing this sport competitively against like people like, and the sport was hockey.
Oh yeah.
You get launched through the freaking glass.
Well, my
Because his ankles.
I can't.
I know he can't ice skate.
I can't ice skate.
can't
And the
either.
problem is,
No.
I
can't either.
I feel like even if I
I don't know what'd be
did,
funnier with him.
if I did, I couldn't stop. So I would just go full speed. Just
Dude,
Or
I
like
would
your
love to
ankles
get
like
you-
are like inverted like this while you're going
Yeah,
or something like
I'd
that.
still find a way to make that work and shuffle.
They make you go airborne over the glass.
All I see is like I just envision like all these skaters like going crazy
I
and
just
Grant's like
imagine
hugging
him
the
like
wall.
starfish spinning like out off of the ice like onto the crowd.
Or I feel
man.
like I'd be, if I do manage to find a way to go even remotely fast, it would be like that meme of the guy's like, "I can't slow down, Earl!" As he's like skiing. They're like on a ski trip and he's videoing a buddy who's like talking to him on the trail, and this guy goes right past and goes, "I can't slow down!" And his buddy falls, and goes, "Earl!" Like he's coming out. That would be me, like, "I can't stop!" Just go
Right into the wall, right into the goal.
boom. I would
man.
score a point with myself. Is what I would do. I would
Anyway, okay.
I'd just pick up the puck and just hold it and just throw myself into the goal.
They're hitting you with their
Human torpedo.
You ever see the movie Ender's Game?
yeah.
Like when they all get in the ball
Oh,
to
yeah.
protect
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
guy, and they're
Yeah.
just trying to throw him through. That's what they do. They make a circle around me. Just get him through. Get him through. Kick
Okay.
him into
Make
the
a
goal.
hole, gentlemen. Make a hole.
So I have one for Luke.
Deploy.
Okay, so I have one for Luke.
That would be hilarious,
And what-
dude.
The sport that came to my mind was any kind of running
I
sport.
was just thinking.
I'm not not bad at a runner.
Any kind of like I thought of like a marathon, like watching.
I'll give you. I'll
But I
give you.
could just jog that. That's not like
that alone would be funny.
I'll give you 2 right now.
you watch me play. I've played sports that involve running before.
Not
How
a
long
marathon.
ago? Not that bad.
So have I, but it was like years ago. Like we're not the same as we were when we were like
I will say
12.
what's sad. I think about this probably at least once a week. I peaked as far as like speed of running a mile in like the 4th grade. I ran like an 8:45 mile in the 4th grade. I can't even run a 10-minute mile now.
That's my point.
So I was
That's
like,
why I
that's
think
crazy.
that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, I just envision-
running's harder for me now. Like
Well-
I ran a half mile in like 8 minutes.
I would expect
I'm like,
golf.
That's,
That's still good, yeah.
I
No,
thought
no, no,
golf
no.
would
Sorry,
be a horrible one
half
for me.
mile in 4 minutes.
I thought
half mile
that
in 4
too.
minutes.
Golf came to my mind for you too. But
Oh
So
no, I've
I
got
look
way
so-
funnier ones.
hold on.
Any,
Hold on,
look
I'm not
so
done. I'm not
awkward.
done.
that's gonna be, keep it on.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
no. The vision that I had, like when I was thinking of like a fun sport, like a sport for Luke to do and it involved like running, was I just envisioned like the Olympics, and like you have all these competitive like marathon runners, and Luke's
Just Luke.
My fat butt's just like waddling around like
And
you
they're
just
like-
came out of a Walmart.
Luke's huffing and puffing.
After lap
It's
one,
lap 1.
Like I just had a friggin' dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme.
He built like a dozen donuts from.
They better not put me in those leotards or they'd see everything. Nothing is gone to the imagination. Typically it's to like highlight the like, oh, look how strong these guys are, how aerodynamic they are. It would just show how slow, unaerodynamic, and fat I am.
Just
It's like it's like they're like the sleek, like freaking
get to
Teslas,
lap 3, Luke
Lexus sports cars. I'm like a friggin' like semi truck,
Dump truck.
You get
I'm like
to
a
lap-
double decker bus. That's what I am.
beep. Just as he's running. Dude, I just imagine
in
Luke,
reverse.
lap 3. It's like, and where's Luke? Oh, there he is. He's just like dragging himself.
it's like a camera, like so we
A
can watch it.
GoPro,
GoPro.
yeah. You can see Luke's POV. It's just the ground of the track, just being dragged. Oh, you're. And now we go to Luke's point of view.
I'm just throwing up. I'm just throwing up on the sun.
Just, and now we go to commercial break.
Anyway, so there you go.
And
All
it
right.
goes to a Life Alert commercial right after that.
Do you have one for Luke?
I've got so many. I was thinking
Just
like,
one.
oh man, you're saying anything that involves like
Movement.
movement or like running. I think anything that involves coordination or
You
like
know what's funny though?
or like elegance.
You know what's funny about that?
You know, so
figure
Luke-
skating.
No, yes, no. I'll take you. I'm thinking like pool sports.
I thought the same thing.
So hear me out.
I thought the same thing.
Luke already brought up when we did like aliens are invading. Right, that
Yeah.
Olympic high dive. We were like, we're sending Luke just for the laughs.
Yeah.
Olympic high dive. I love the
Yeah.
synchronized swimming, Luke, or like ribbon dancing, like any of those.
He gets tied up in the ribbons. He gets tangled.
He's like just popping around.
He
I
gets
just hang
tangled.
myself, like in the water. You just see me slowly swim.
Luke, I don't think we can put that on YouTube.
Just friggin'
The ribbon dancing. That's great.
the ribbon
We can't-
hanging. It would be called.
You can't say that on YouTube, dude.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
We're not big enough to where it matters.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, just I imagine because we talk about like Luke doing the Olympic high dive, like
yeah, that's true.
Originally,
yeah.
like Luke making a joke of it, but now I'm like,
man.
I think it'd be funnier for
Yeah.
Luke to get up there. Okay, Luke, do something coordinated, and him being like him trying. I just imagine him trying to do a backflip and him just like not completing the
Dude.
flip and
You
just
just-
back
I thought-
smacking.
You don't think there's any coordination involved in basketball?
No.
No body coordination.
It's just funny though.
And again, let me be clear: elegance.
My coach in high school referred to me as a disjointed monkey because I just look. So
Did he say that really?
Yeah, in front of everybody. He's like, we were stretching, and he's like,
spit out my
he goes,
coffee.
dude, you look like a disjointed monkey.
That'd be your
Well, to
that'd be
be
your
fair,
code name.
I'm double jointed in my elbows and my knees, and
Okay.
so it's like when I
Yeah.
stretch, it does look weird. So it's like it is funny. I mean, you said it in front of everybody. Everyone was dying. But
I just have a vision in my
yeah,
head
that's me,
of
the
Luke
disjointed monkey.
doing synchronized swimming, just going.
No, okay, the
like
sport.
doing dance, or doing a
Joke's on
backflip.
you, though. I'd have so much fun doing that. I would love being in the water.
I know.
But again, I also imagine Luke doing the Olympic high dive and like trying to backflip and then not completing the turn and just back smacking on
The other
completely.
I thought of
flat.
water sports too for Luke, like
Yeah.
water polo. I think would be fun. Where he's got to
Luke
wear.
just trying to stay afloat. Like
Where he's got to wear that thing to
That
protect his
headgear, yeah.
ears. I just think
Luke
he'd
just
look
gets
hilarious
smacked in the
that.
face, just floating. in
It's
the
like
water.
drowning.
We didn't talk about Grant like this. What the heck?
He's like drowning, trying to get the ball. Anyway, okay.
Yes, you did. You talked about how I stopped for a layup and overshot the hoop.
Okay, that was a real life example. Okay, that was real.
Okay. All right. And how about me? What would be a fun sport where you guys would die laughing?
Anything.
Any sport.
Anything. I
Any
mean,
sport.
just. I don't know.
See,
It
here's the
would be
thing. I
funny.
think Dad could be a good coach for some things. It's just hard imagining him be like. It's
Got
just
the
hard
Brian
imagining
Dable
him
build.
being.
What? Get out.
He does not look like
You'd
Brian
be good
Dable.
at bowling if you were the bowling ball.
Oh, okay. I don't know if this counts, but I weirdly think
does.
it'd be so funny. Dad being in a professional poker tournament.
Oh, dude, I
And
have
being
no
like-
idea.
And exactly. And just
I love-
everyone's there because they all show up like wearing like their like gear and like
Yeah.
they look so cool. And then just Dad in his like pastor vest, like just be
Pastor vest.
Look,
What is even a pastor
I
vest?
don't know. and then we get like pans to everybody like just their poker face and Dad just like just like trying to keep it together.
All
Sweating
in.
profusely.
And that's the thing. You doing something is like, oh look, I've got like the best cards. We're going all in it.
Guys, check it out. Check out my
I got
hand.
an
Is this
ace.
good? Is it, guys, is this good?
Yeah.
Is this
He's
a good
asking the other
hand?
players for
Okay,
help.
so but is poker a sport?
No, that I think we
Okay.
talked about that. Like
I
it's more a
think-
game. But I'm saying, are we saying like specifically a sport, or we're saying just
Yeah,
any
sport.
professional game?
I
Okay,
think
then
it
that
would
would
be
different.
so funny to watch Dad specifically play in like a WNBA game. You get absolutely bodied by these chicas. You know,
Caitlin Clark draining threes over Dad, making him feel
just
stupid.
embarrassing him. Just Angel Reese just booty bumping him into the stands.
Angel
just
Reese missing her layup over Dad, then
freaking
bodying him to get the rebound and
just
put it back in.
Manhandling him would be so funny.
I agree. I think that would be hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Kelsey Plum just punching him in the face and then driving down.
Oh, any other sports
Gets
for me?
a flagrant called on Dad.
I think like a skiing sport would be fun to watch me.
Dad doing ski jumping.
Ski jumping would be funny. Just screaming the whole.
He's coming down. He's about to land. Just like, he doesn't land. He would just boom, boom, just fall. He would crash.
Honestly, that's how I want to die. Like, I think if I'm old enough.
Or what if I did
I'm
like
95. You're gonna put me in a home. Just send me down the freaking ski
dude,
jump.
what if I did those like extreme sports?
You would die midair. You wouldn't be
What if I
alive.
did like an extreme like sport?
Oh goodness.
like X Games?
Like an X game.
Just
freaking
Dad
on the
skateboarding
bike,
on the half
bike, on the bike where they like jump off the freaking ramp, do all these tricks. It's just you just falling off the bike and just swan diving
I'll
onto
give
the
you better. Dad getting on a skateboard and trying to do the actual course, not like the half pipe, the course. He gets to the first railing, he tries to
It'd be
grind,
like,
he goes,
Grant,
boom, and just
Grant.
gets
It'd
hit.
be like Kung
It's
Fu
close.
Panda, and that when he's going through like the training course, when he's like going through all the different things.
Oh no. And he just gets lit on fire. Just like,
Ooh, my tenders.
Anyway, well that was
oh,
good.
Goodness. That is hilarious to think about.
That's good. That was good.
That's a good one to start with.
Yeah, I thought that was fun. All right, are we good, everyone? What did you guys think?
What is the worst sport? Comment down below, or do whatever it is you do. And these days, I don't know
Also
who I'm
for-
talking to at this point.
Also-
But comment who you think what the funniest sport to watch the other person play.
Or
Because
the
they're
funniest
so
also be
bad
funny
at
to
it
watch
is.
Dad play women's hockey. That would also be
Just Dad getting
just getting
destroyed by a bunch of women and
absolutely obliterated.
That could be funny. Okay. Thank you guys for like being part of that.
That was
fun.
hilarious.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
guys for being shamed together.
Yeah,
with our-
Always
That's
a
right.
pleasure.
That's good.
Oh goodness. Okay, so I wanna get into.
All right, you do one, and then Luke will do one.
Yep. So I brought a few segments with me, but we'll stagger a bit. So I can't believe we haven't done this yet, but we're gonna. This is specifically for you two because there's no way for me to come up with it and participate. So I thought it'd be really fun.
Nice.
Well, if we did a blind ranking, I know Luke's seen this. Dad, do you know what a blind ranking is?
No.
Okay, so blind ranking is
Old.
I'm going to give you 5 NFL players or 5 players or 5 people of any category.
Okay.
And you have to, without knowing who's coming next,
Okay.
put them in order 1 through 5 as best you can.
Oh, okay.
So this category is I'm going to give you NFL wide receivers.
Okay.
And Luke, don't worry, there's no
How many?
5. There's no Bengals players on here. There's no Bengals players on here.
Honestly,
I will give you that hit.
If it was Jamar Chase, I'd put him in number 1. So
I would too. But
Okay.
so the trick, it's tricky because again, you don't know who's coming next.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't know like if you're
Okay.
gonna get a good player, a bad player, whatever. So we're gonna do a blind ranking. This is the first time we've ever done this on the Sports F.A.M podcast.
the first one's Jawan Jennings. I get $5. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Name
deal.
number
It's a great
1.
deal.
And again, if you need to ask,
I'm not giving you money though.
I know.
If the first one is Jawan Jennings, I get $5.
You don't even make a deal. You're like telling me if it's Jordan, I get $5. Okay.
you guys,
Yeah.
you
What
guys
kind
are
of deal
working.
is that?
You guys are again. Let me be clear. You're working together.
Oh, working
on this. Yes,
together.
you're working together on this.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can I punch
okay.
him
So,
in the face and then
let me
I do
and
it
let me
by
be clear
myself?
for dad. If you need to be reminded which like numbers you have open, like I can tell you
Treat him
that.
like such an old man.
Well, because
You easily forget. Just we'll help you, Grandpa. Don't
I know.
worry.
Well, I know you've seen this.
All right, let's
before.
go.
There's
Let's fine.
okay,
Go.
so
I got it. We're
blind,
good.
So blind rank these 5 NFL wide receivers 1 through 5. The first name you get is Jordan Addison.
Oh, I had their J and I was like Jawan
Yeah.
Jennings.
Jordan Addison is the first name.
He's a good 3.
I was thinking 4.
Is it wide receiver 2s or just wide receivers?
You don't know. It's just
I think it's wide receiver 2s.
it's wide receivers. It's wide receivers as a whole. I could give you a wide receiver 1. I could give you a wide
3?
receiver 2, 3, all that.
He's pretty good, and I
It's
think
just current too. I'm not going to give you any.
I'm always a
all-time
big
names.
stan of putting the first guy at 3. I think Jordan Addison is better than
Who's worse than Jordan Addison that could be
There's
on the
a-
list?
Well,
There's a lot.
Okay.
I mean,
how low
every
do you
other
want to
wide
set the
receiver-
bar?
All right. I'll go with 3 then. We'll
Okay.
go with 3.
So Jordan Addison is at your 3. Name number 2 is Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, 5.
5.
Okay, so you have Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
Jerry Judy's at your 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 3's name number 3 is AJ Brown.
It's got to be 2 or 1.
I don't know.
He's
Put him
2.
at a 1.
But he's a top. I mean, he's a top, at least top 10.
Yeah, but
wide
there's
receiver
a
in the league.
lot of guys out there that names could pop up that'd be better than AJ Brown. Justin Jefferson.
He's either
Puka
1 or
Nacua.
2.
Then 2.
Okay, I'll put him at 2. I would put him at 1, but
So we only have 4 and 1 left.
yeah.
Okay,
Should have put Addison at 4.
your next name is Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, put him at 1.
1.
Easy.
Okay,
So
And
the next
then-
one is 4.
yeah, that's all you have left is number
is it?
4. Rashid Shaheed.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
I'm
that.
not
I
gonna
think we
lie.
did.
That's perfect.
I'm not gonna lie. Where's the applause? Where's the applause? You guys nailed that.
I think that's
because
perfect.
when I
told
when
you
I
putting
was doing
Jordan
this-
Addison at 3 was a good
when
idea.
I was doing
I
this,
think you could have switched 3 or 4 in my
I
opinion.
was trying to throw.
No.
I was trying to throw Rashid Shaheed in there to try and like catch you guys off guard, but you guys perfectly like. There's no way I would have done this differently. You guys nailed that right out of
I
the
think
gate.
Jordan Addison is more of a consistent actual receiver than Rashid Shaheed.
I agree. I think he's also more consistent than Jerry Jeudy. I think he's got a
Yeah.
safer floor.
Oh, Jerry Judy's horrible.
Jerry
Yeah,
Judy's
he's
been
bum.
He's a
terrible.
wide. He might be.
He's wide receiver 4 on
I was
any
gonna
other
say
team.
3 or 4. But anyway,
He's
okay.
doing not
So do you have a
great.
segment? Good job. That was good. That was
Yeah,
good. I like
it was
that.
new. I thought it'd be
That was
fun.
great.
Good job. We kind of killed that.
We did
I
kill
really
it.
was trying to trick you guys up, and you guys did
didn't-
not. And
we
I
didn't
was
fall
really,
for it,
I was
Grant.
kind of bummed, but I was also
Yeah,
so proud
screw
of you guys. For
Yeah,
doing
we
that.
beat you. We're better than you. Go sit on a log or something. I don't know.
Go, Luke.
Okay, so I was talking to my good friend Gabriel Bennett the other day. We were talking about fantasy football, and we're talking about me and how
Oh, wow.
I am
Luke's favorite subject.
an addict,
Himself.
an addict when it comes to fantasy football.
Yes.
So
Okay.
for you two, I know my addiction. My addiction that I have is fantasy football.
Oh,
As soon as
man.
fantasy football comes on, that is Pretty much the only thing I care about. I check it during all hours of the day. I worry about it all hours of the day. I can't sleep some nights because I'm thinking about it.
That's sad.
It agreed. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it is a thing.
I tried to get him into our new league.
I said
that
no.
We're trying to
Why?
start.
I'm
Why?
trying to
He's
cut
addicted.
myself off.
No, he said
Gotta help
no
the boy.
because he's
I'm
like, I
cutting
can't
myself
do it.
off. I've won 3 championships in a year in my friend's
Oh,
league.
are you flexing right now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't care anymore. I did the 3-peat. 4-peat just doesn't sound cool.
Why? No one else has done that in the history.
Dad,
The 5-peat
don't
would be
make me
crazy.
Get back into football. Dad's like,
No.
well, one drink won't hurt you.
One more league won't hurt you,
It won't
Luke.
hurt you. So I told myself that was the last year that my team was stacked. I had Bijan, Lamar, JSN, Puka Nakua, Brock Bauer, CD Lamb. I had everybody.
Dude.
It was.
Let me be
not
clear. This is a
close.
6-person league, correct?
Even in
okay.
a 6-person league, I averaged over 200 points a game.
Yeah, that's
so.
still crazy. But I just want to be clear.
Okay, go ahead. What's your thing? What's your segment here?
So my question to you guys is, what would you say like your sports addictions are? Whether it's fantasy football, whether it's like caring about a certain player and his stats, or a certain type of sport or certain team, like aspect. I don't want it to be like broad. I want it to be like a kind of like a specific addiction. Like, this is something that I care about probably more than most people care about it.
I mean, I can go. I do. I know you said not to be broad, but like I genuinely think it's probably just Bengals stuff. Like I am so invested. Like we've talked about this. I'm so invested not just during the season. I'm on the off season. I am so invested in what they're doing, in the moves they're making, in like keeping up with coaching changes, player changes, and
You should start like a Bengals podcast. You know,
I
so
mean,
much about it.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Grands Podcast.
I'm
Talk about
honestly, if
Bengals.
I could be on if I could do any of that, I would just apply to be on the Sit Down with Malik Wright State of the Jungle show because that's my favorite Bengals podcast right now.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Malik and
Shout
his
out to
right.
Malik Wright. You guys are my favorites, and I love watching your stuff. And I would love to be on your show someday.
Shout out to Malik and his rights.
I might clip this and send it to them.
You go,
We'll see.
King.
Should,
That'd be fun.
yeah.
That'd be like a birthday present. Yeah, it's my birthday coming up soon, and that'd be so cool to hear from you guys and
Well,
get
for
on the
my
show. That'd be
birthday,
sweet.
I
Be
don't
real
want
sweet.
Grant to do that. So
All right.
Well, whatever.
So Bengals stuff.
Bengals stuff. I'm really invested. Like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Like I feel like I just
we
keep
do know
track
the
of
Bengals, yes.
yeah.
the stats, like all that, their record. Like this past week, I was watching people do record predictions with the schedule release.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm just genuinely like.
What's your record prediction for them?
People are saying because of their easy schedule, they're going to go like 13-4, and I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Nah.
But then there are some people saying they're going to go like,
9-8.
yeah, I don't see that happening either. I feel like they've had a worse roster and gone 9-8 before. I feel like they have a better roster. I think their floor is 10-7. I think they're going to go 11-6.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do
That's
the
what
thing.
I think, too.
I think
I've
they're going to
thought
do
that.
the thing where they lose the first 2 games of the season again, and that's because I just think they have I think one of the toughest parts of their schedule is the very beginning. I think their first 5 games they are gonna.
That's
go
the way
like
it's been for the
3-2.
Bengals though for the past 5 years. Is the first 5 games.
Well,
Like,
I think they're gonna go either 3-2 or 2-3 to start the season, and then I think they're gonna turn it around. I think they're going to go. I'm gonna say 11-6, but I think they'll make the playoffs. I do think 11-6 is almost guaranteed a wild card
if you
spot.
don't make the playoffs,
Taylor's fired. Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean,
There's
Burrow
no way.
Probably moves on.
yeah, I agree.
I don't
This
think
is-
Burrow would move on this year. I think they would fire Taylor first, and then if that continues, then he would get traded.
yeah, maybe so.
Because I think it's probably, even with the offseason moves they made, which I loved what they've done, I think their draft was really
Yeah,
good.
I agree.
It's probably the
Don't
best,
sleep on Cassius Howell.
best-
I think he could be really
I agree.
good.
best defense
He was a
they've
first-round
had
pick they got in the second.
since they made it to the Super Bowl.
Dexter Lawrence trade. Dude, so many people are saying, like, Dexter Lawrence is washed. He didn't even have a single sack last year, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you do not understand what that guy has an impact on the defensive line. Like, he gets double-teamed all the time,
Yeah.
and he gets pressure on the quarterback, and he stops the run. Anyway, I could go on and on and on
So
about
Grant's
this,
addiction is
but Bengal stuff. I'm going to try and
Clearly.
go to – I really am going to try and go to at least one game this time. I really do think this is going to be a much better season than
Okay.
last year.
If you would like
Health
to go to a
permitting.
Bengals game with Grant, comment
You have to pay. I can't
Yeah.
pay for both of us.
comment
Yeah.
below.
If you would like to go to a Bengals game with me and you want to pay for me to go to a Bengals game, let me know.
Oh, let me be clear. That record prediction is health permitting.
So it's going to be a lot less because Burrow's
If
probably going to get
well,
hurt.
no, well, wait,
Offensive
we
line's
got
gonna die.
Flacco's our backup now, right?
Yeah.
No, I still think 10-7, 11. I think 10-7's the floor, even if Burrow gets hurt, and 11-6 if
Okay.
Burrow's healthy, maybe even more. See, they have they could do better than that, but that's my addiction.
Okay.
What's yours?
Similarly, but different team. I would say, I mean, Cleveland sports.
I was gonna say just
typically
Cleveland stuff in
tend
general,
to be
right?
an addiction for me, but out of that, if we're even going to get more specific, it would be the Browns.
Yeah.
I feel like similar to Grant during the offseason, I'm watching like even the NFL draft. Like I love watching all the rounds of the NFL draft.
It's
like
fun.
even
Yes.
from 1 to 7 round. I love watching. I love reading who the Browns pick. Even in the 7th round, I will read the analytics of that person. To see
PFF grades,
to see if they're going to be a
Their
fit,
lineage.
and and so
Their lineage, is that what you said? Their
So,
ancestry.com.
yeah.
Yep.
so
It's important.
and even like the podcast I listen to, 92.3 The Fan. Let's give it up in Cleveland. 92.3 The Fan. I love
Shout out to another favorite show of
yeah.
ours.
92.3 The Fan.
The Fan. That's true. Ooh,
There's the
nice.
fam, and then there's the sports
There's the Fan. So I listen to them,
The Fan.
especially when during Brown season. Because I love their takes on the team. So I would say, I would definitely say the Cleveland Browns, that kind of stuff. So I'm into that. Like that's probably, to be specific, that if you want to call it an addiction, I don't know if I'd say I'm addicted to it.
Your slight obsession.
But I do care about what's going on and keep up to date on it and like to see what moves they're making, coaching changes, listening to podcasts about it. That kind of thing. So that's probably where I would land. But sports just in general, like it's kind of like it's a if I'm going to turn on the television, like the first thing I'm looking for is a sport.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
True.
first thing I'm looking for is like, is there anything on that is relatively watchable?
Women's lacrosse.
No. I
You
would
don't
not
That was
watch
quick.
that. I would not watch women's
To any of our women's lacrosse players, we're sorry.
No, well, hey,
I might watch.
that's great. I'm just not going to watch. You know, that's just something
It's
that
like golf. I think I would never in a million years watch golf. I don't think it's interesting.
Like,
That's how I am with baseball. Like I'm just not a baseball guy. Like I just struggle to
and like with
watch.
again, like baseball, like I am watching the stats of and the standings of the Guardians, right? So
Yes.
they actually are playing really, really well right now.
the Reds were, and then they became the Reds.
That's
again, so.
that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Reds do this classic thing where they like
Give you
they
hope.
lose. No, they lose like their first 2 games, and then they go on a run, and you think, oh, we're back,
No,
and then they just tank.
This was the best start to a season they've had in like 20 years.
Yeah.
And it was like looking really good. And I mean, they have all these
Do they
really
still have a
young
winning
guy-
record or no?
I don't know. But it was like
Say
they
that
were,
again?
Do they still have a winning record now or no?
I don't think so.
but
I think they're below
I mean, it was
500.
the best start they've had in 20 years. And it was like, it seems like it was like the culmination of all. I mean, they made it to the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
That's
So they're
true.
like, everyone was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is the culmination of
New
everything
ownership
that they've
changes so
been,
much.
they've been building. And like, this is finally like the payoff.
Right.
And then it was like, oh, it's not. We're still the Reds.
Yeah. Cincy sports, dude.
Yep.
We love to give ourselves hope and then
Let's see.
have it dashed against the rocks.
Oh yeah, they're above 500. They're 27 and 25.
Okay, so they're
only
still
four. They're only 4 games out of first, but they're in a pretty weak division.
Yeah.
Well, that's,
Central.
sometimes it's you got it. Well, okay, but you still got to take advantage of
At
that.
least
like,
this year.
like if you're a football team and you're in a bad like respect to the NFC South because they might take some steps this year, but like the Panthers, if you're the Panthers and you go 8-9 and you can win the division, fine, take advantage of that. Like go win the division. Like that's your quickest route to the playoffs.
But hey, like for the Reds though, like I mean, they're only 4 games out of first. I mean, that's not bad. And they have above 500 record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess it's,
there's time
well,
for them
I
to
shouldn't.
turn it around.
I'll take that back. It's that division is a competitive, even though it might not be like the best division, right?
Sure.
But like
Not the
it is a
worst one.
competitive one because Pittsburgh, who's in last place in that division, is only 4.5 games out of first place.
Okay. So would you say it's like the AFC North of?
I don't know if I'd go that far. No,
Well, not. Yeah.
No, just stop.
yeah, I don't think we
Stop.
can compare it. But anyway,
Just
all right. So
stop.
what's next? Let's go.
I have another segment, but if you want to do yours,
Let's do. Yeah,
Do you want to do another? Okay, we
let's
can do another game.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Another sports game.
Let's
We
do
got to
it.
hit Luke's noise for Luke because Luke introduced the segment. We got to do the thing.
The bird?
Yeah. No, wait. The sparkles.
Oh.
This or that.
It's back. We're doing another this or that today.
Yay!
I think this or that has gone viral. I was watching another podcast.
We didn't introduce it. Let me be very clear.
No, we did.
No, we did
I will
not.
stake the claim that we did. No one
Pick a
else.
side. I love Pick a Side has clips where they do this or that.
Okay, but
and
we
that's-
called it this or that. So
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
That's what
We're going to claim that we
it's
originated
this or that, and anybody who
If we get
says
sued
otherwise,
if we get sued by Pick a Side, don't
Pick a
include me in
side.
the lawsuit.
Pick a side can pick a fight. Meet me outside the parking lot.
I like Pick a Side. They're fun. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna do a this or that, and
I like it.
We're gonna do a quarterback. I don't know if have we done a quarterback before.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
I know we've done wide receivers, we've done tight ends, we've done coaches.
Bunning backs.
So the name that I picked for this or that, he's a second-year quarterback, and I am very. Let me be clear. I didn't know he was going to be in the news this much lately, but we're going to do Jackson Dart.
Okay.
Jackson Dart. And so
okay.
A little
I really like
saucy.
salsa.
I really like Jackson Dart. I'm sure we'll get more into like our opinions of Jackson Dart as we compare him to some of the names I picked.
I think he has
Okay.
one of the coolest names in all of football,
Agreed.
100%.
Agreed.
especially for a quarterback.
Dude.
I love sweet.
Jackson-
I love his
like
his
Mark Jones.
personality,
Perfect.
his moxie. He's like got he's just got like this swag.
Swagger.
He's just got this swag. But he looks really good to me last year. So we'll see with him and this new coach what Harbaugh can get out of that team. But we're gonna compare him to some other names that are maybe on the rise or maybe on the down or that were up here, but maybe are on the decline and see where we'd put them. Or maybe some other second years. So we'll see. So the first name I want to compare Jackson Dart to, and again, rule of this or that. Who are you taking going into next season?
Okay.
First name, Cam Ward.
I'm taking Jackson Dart.
Me too.
I'm also going to take Jackson Dart. I think he showed me more than it's hard because Cam Ward was in a terrible situation
was.
and still showed like some flashes.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do though for their offense? What did Tennessee do?
Carnell Tate.
They got in who's their running back?
They still have Tony Pollard.
No, they don't.
And
He's on the Giants.
did he go to the Giants?
Yep.
Okay, well then they have
Tajay Spears.
Yeah, Tajay Spears. I don't know who their other running backs. Dad, are you looking it up?
I'll look up Titans running backs.
Their main things they did was defense. They went and got what's his name from the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, they still have Tony
interior
Pollard.
line.
No, they don't.
The current Tennessee Titans running back room is led by veteran Tony Pollard, flanked by explosive playmaker.
Oh yeah, Nick Singleton. Tony Pollard is on the Giants.
You are wrong, bro.
Where's your phone?
Look it up. Look it up. Look up where's Tony Pollard.
I will.
But I mean,
Okay.
regardless, they also have Calvin Ridley still. I mean, they have. I don't know how good of an offensive line they have right
Alec
now.
Manor.
Illuminor, yeah.
Yeah.
Or no. I'm thinking of Jermaine Illuminor from the Giants. I don't know if they really did a ton on offense. They kind of went more
Tony
defense.
Pollard is still on
The Titans, yeah. He's going to be their lead back. I think the biggest thing that
I don't trust dads looking it up.
I just feel like the biggest thing the Titans did is they went and got Robert Saleh as their head coach.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And they built up their defense. But again, you come back to what did they do offensively?
Well, who's their
aside from
OC?
Tate?
Who's their OC? Do we know?
I don't know.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's probably not a good sign.
Who's the OC for the Giants?
No, Brian Dable's the
for
OC
Tennessee.
for Tennessee, isn't he?
Okay, so yeah, and I'll say this: Monken is with Cleveland now, who is with Harbaugh.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see, who's the OC for the Giants.
I don't know.
He's still on Tennessee. Why do I think he's on the Giants?
Who's the OC for
Are
the
you not
Giants?
thinking
Luke?
of Tyrone Tracy?
No. Whatever.
Anyway,
Luke just threw his phone.
yeah.
Hit the table
Okay,
and
so
fell.
I still think I'm going Jackson Dart,
I agree.
but I think the distance between the two
It's pretty
is
close.
close.
I think Cam Ward is better than what people give him credit for, but I also just respect Jackson Dart, not just his passing, but he's very mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah, I feel like he's got that sneaky athleticism that we see some quarterbacks have, where they can look at
He's just a locker room guy. First one in, first
Matt
one out.
Nagy,
Plays the game the right
Matt
way.
Nagy.
offensive coordinator for the
Okay.
New York Giants.
So yeah, I think the Giants did like just in general have more.
Yeah.
But I'm also just
do.
going strictly by player, and I think I would still take Jackson Dart over.
Well, and I think I would take
Malik Neighbors got hurt last year, and he was still
Yeah,
playing
I
really
think
well.
Jackson Dart
without a wide receiver one.
just played better. I think he
Yeah.
had played better than Cam Warren did last year. So
I agree.
All right,
I
next.
100% agree. All right, next name. This will be interesting. Jackson Dart or C.J. Stroud?
Jackson Dart. It pains me to say
It's
this.
so sad. I know.
I don't know.
It pains me to say this because I
Stroud
love
has
CJ
been on a
Stroud.
steady decline.
But it's crazy. His rookie year was so good, and then he's just been horrible. I mean, his
4
rookie
interceptions in a playoff game.
Year, his rookie
it's bad.
year, he was like, I mean, this is a guy who was pinpoint accurate, didn't turn the ball over, and then years 2 and 3, it's like a completely different guy.
I know.
I'm like, what
This past
happened?
year, oh my goodness, it was so sad.
Well,
And
no
it's not
running
like-
game, right?
I mean,
That made a big
Kind
difference.
That is fair.
but still, you
And-
should. He didn't really have a big running game.
And they didn't really have an
His rookie
offensive
year.
line his rookie year
Well, I
either.
was going to say, if you're looking at Dart was with Scatteroo too, and so you had.
Scotty got hurt.
I know, but when he got hurt, Dart's production went down.
did
Yeah,
it?
but
Yes, I'm
I
pretty
don't-
sure.
Not as
Jackson
much as
Dart-
C.J. Stroud's did.
Jackson Dart, as a rookie, wasn't turning the ball over as much as CJ Stroud
That's true.
was. I mean, you don't.
So, are we saying coming into this year?
Going into this year, who are you taking?
Oh man, I don't know. That's tough for me.
I think
I think CJ Stroud. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that I would take. I think Jackson Dart was playing better than CJ Stroud was last year. So
I 100%
based off
agree.
that, I think I'm taking Jackson Dart.
I also agree. Like I think, especially like, and I look at the playoff game. Who did the Texans play in the playoffs this past year? Chargers. I feel like my concern with the Texans. If
Or
you're
no, they
CJ
played the
Stroud-
Steelers.
Yeah. You played.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need to put up. You have one of the best, if not the best defense. in
They
the league.
almost
You
lost, but their
don't-
defense
you
kept them in it.
don't need to score that many points. You just don't need to turn the ball over. Like in CJ
I'm
Stroud
gonna
turned the
go.
ball over so much.
I'm gonna go CJ Stroud because I believe CJ Stroud has something to prove big time this year, or he's going
Absolutely,
to
he does.
Listen,
they
be,
didn't
or
extend him.
he'll be done. Like he'll be a perpetual backup potentially someplace. So I'm going to go CJ Stroud for this year.
I think that I would be like the happiest man in the world if CJ Stroud progressed
bounce back, right?
and
Yeah.
bounce back. I would be so supportive.
Gotta
I've
get him in the
loved
line.
him coming out of college. I thought him at Ohio State. I was like, this is going to be the guy that's going to change the stigma about Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yep.
And then he had his rookie year, and I was like, this is the guy who's going to change the stigma about Ohio State quarterbacks. And then years 2 and 3 happened, and I was like,
This is why there's a stigma. on
Julian
Ohio
saying maybe
State
you're the
quarterback.
guy that's going to change the stigma
Yeah.
about Ohio State quarterbacks.
That's why, respectfully, if I was a quarterback in college, I would not go play for Ohio State.
But you win natties, so
Yeah, and I think the guy coming up has potential.
I agree.
Julian's saying
well,
so.
okay, but
to do well.
getting back to this conversation.
Yep.
Who are you taking?
CJ Stroud.
You're taking Stroud?
Yep.
I'm going to take Jackson Dart. I think I like Jackson Dart's ability now more than I like CJ Stroud, and I think that was like his trajectory, I think, is better. I also think he is more mobile than CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is more of a like pure pocket passer.
yes.
And then Jackson Dart has a little bit of like he's a little bit more mobile. Now, how much of that is because he's had to be because he's only had like 1 or 2 decent linemen, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. And it'll be interesting, like you said, to see what happens now that David Montgomery's with Houston. Once they get a run game going, maybe if that changes things. But I still like Jackson Dart better.
Who did the Giants take with the Bengals pick?
They took Maui Noah, right
The
tackle.
Okay.
Yep. So they
That's
got
good.
more offensive line help,
Yeah.
and they drafted Arvell Reese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
They had
is
a
a
great
That
draft.
deal.
defense is just gonna be
Yeah. All right, next
crazy.
All right. So next name, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I'm taking T-Law.
Really?
T-Law had 4,000 passing yards last year.
one. Yeah, I think I like him. I feel like with
What was
their
his
coach,
touchdown? What was his
No,
touchdown to interception ratio
Don't think it was
last year?
that bad.
I feel like I'm with Luke on that one. I think Lawrence is. I would pick him over
I was
My-
so happy he played well last year.
Like I
he
think
played so well last year.
He turned it around. He had a rough start. My concern with Trevor Lawrence is just the interceptions. Like I think he'll have moments where he plays amazing, and then I feel like he'll just turn the ball over.
But
and it's.
I think though his second year
problem.
now with this head coach, who's an offensive-minded coach, I think there's great potential there. I mean, they did well this past year.
I'll be interested to see what they do because Liam Cohen's like a run first coach, and their lead back is Bayshel Tootin.
Grant, he threw for 29 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, but ran for 9 touchdowns. He had 4,007 yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and then 359 yards on the ground, and then 9 touchdowns on the ground.
1,200. That's not bad, actually.
So if you add the total touchdowns, he had 38 total touchdowns, to 12 interceptions. That's a Josh Allen season, right?
Yeah, but
That's
how
pretty
many
good.
times when you're comparing passers are we counting the rushing touchdowns to their...
We would be for
Doesn't
Jackson
matter,
Dart.
yeah.
Jackson Dart's like a very similar type
I think you do it.
quarterback. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence all the way. I mean, I don't think that's a hard
tough.
debate.
It's tough for me because I know I'm really high on Jackson Dart. I really like Jackson Dart a lot. And initially, I wrote Jackson Dart, but the touchdown to interception ratio for Trevor Lawrence is actually better than what I thought it was. I thought it was way worse. I thought he threw like 15 or 16, 17 interceptions. I was like, that. In which case, I would have been like, I'm out.
Yeah.
He was this is how I know him, but he was the 4th QB4 in fantasy football last year.
Trevor Lawrence was?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seriously? I've never seen him do that well in fantasy.
Well, it's easy when you. I mean, 9 rushing touchdowns help, and like
that's true. If you're a quarterback that gets rushing touchdowns in fantasy, you're automatically like.
I mean, he had a really, really. I mean, he was an MVP candidate.
All right, next, go.
Yes, he was. He was top 5 in MVP.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
Okay, I think I will change my answer to Trevor Lawrence just because it's a little better than what I thought.
Whoa, he changed.
But it is very close. It is very close for me because again,
you wrote Jackson Dart. You got to go with Jackson Dart.
No, let's go next one.
Next name, Jalen Hurts. Quarterback in a perfect situation.
I mean, if I'm taking,
probably Hurts just because
he's won a Super Bowl.
There's experience there, Super Bowl. There's, not much has changed for them.
Yeah.
So
and he was a decent passer.
I was going to say, 2 seasons ago, he had a really good year. Yeah. Like a really good year.
I think he's second in MVP voting.
I also think that there's some unpredictability here with Dart because new head coach, new offensive coordinator.
Well, okay.
So I think there's some things here that'll be interesting to see what happens. So I think from a consistency standpoint, who for the past several years, he seems to have been somewhat decently consistent. Hurts.
Yeah, I mean, this is just going into next year. I mean, I think experience matters. He's been to the playoffs, been to 2 Super Bowls, won 1 Super Bowl.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm going Hurts, baby.
I do think he is
the
victim of having probably the most amazing team around him, but I don't know.
But he also didn't he win Super Bowl MVP because he had a great.
I'm taking the slight edge of Hurts over Jackson. Dart.
I'm in the same thing. It's like it would be interesting to see what a Jackson Dart could do in that kind of roster, and you would do that with. I feel like we have that question with other quarterbacks. It's like, what if this person had their weapons, or what if this person had their offensive line, right? So it's harder to compare like player to player, but like I think. Jalen Hurts isn't that far removed from an incredible season. And he was a very good quarterback then, and I think he still could be that. I think they had a really bad offensive coordinator last year, who I think they fired and they got a new one. So you would account for that. Hopefully things like him and maybe even Saquon might do better next year. I think I just slightly take Hurts over Dart here. Just experience. I think Hurts has proven it a little longer.
That's my point. Yeah,
a few more times than Jackson Dart has. I think I have to go Jalen Hurts here.
Okay, next.
We got 2 more names.
Okay,
second to last name, Jared Goff.
Give me Jared Goff.
Goff.
Love that guy.
Goff.
I like Jared Goff.
There's no way you're
This
going.
is so tough.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's not even close for me.
I think Jackson Dart is going to be that guy.
And going into next season, Jared Goff, let me look at how many 4,000-yard passing yard seasons that Jared Goff has.
It's got to be Jared Goff.
Every single time he has played with the Lions, I think he's had at least 4,000 yards, if not more.
This is another one. Initially, I wrote Dart, but I think the more I think about it, the more I lean Jared Goff. But it is close for me. I think I lean Jared Goff just because consistency. Like I think he's consistently a good quarterback. Like I
can't believe.
I think Jackson Dart's ceiling is higher than Jared Goff.
Yeah, but that's
Maybe,
different,
but
though.
I'm going into next season. I'm taking. Yeah, let me just read you Jared Goff's last 4 seasons.
I know he was an MVP candidate a couple seasons ago, too.
4,500 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That was last year. 2024, 4,600 yards,
only 8 picks is amazing.
37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. 2023,
Really good.
4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. 2022, 4,400 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Then he had a year with 3,200 yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. 2020 was almost 4,000 yards with 20 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
Yeah.
Then the 2 years before that, it was 4,600 yards, 22 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. The year before that, 4,600 yards, 32 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. And then 2017, which is his first full year, 3,800 yards, 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Can you look up Jackson Dart's stats from this past season? And include rushing touchdowns, please.
I mean, that's amazing. Like, really, those are incredible stats.
No, those are really good stats.
Are amazing.
That's why I lean Jared Goff. But I also, he's got a really good, like, offense around him.
I mean, yeah,
he's got a great. They've always had a great offensive line for the last few years.
But the thing that pops out to me about that last year stat,
Grant, this is your king.
Luke, he didn't play for the whole season. He was behind Russell Wilson for how many games?
Let's see how many games he played. In 14 games, so only missed 3 games.
Did he start 14 games?
Doesn't matter. He
played 14 games.
At least
2,200 yards.
Okay.
15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
How many rushing touchdowns? I knew he had.
He had almost 500 yards on the ground and 9 touchdowns.
And how many?
9 rushing touchdowns.
Okay, still. So that you add that's 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but only 2,200 yards.
So they
had passing.
He's with the Giants. They didn't have that great of a.
Neighbors was out.
Neighbors was out. Scattaboo got hurt.
I don't care.
They don't have
Jared
I would say, hold on.
Would still throw for 4,500 yards and 30 plus touchdowns.
No, listen.
Let me be clear. I'm still taking Goff, but I'm just saying we got it like. Yeah. There's a little bit more than what the numbers say with Jackson Dart last year.
Well, I agree with you. And he had a poor offensive line.
Poor offensive line.
Those are really good stats. I think for a quarterback who had a poor offensive line, your number 1 wide receiver is out. Your number 1 running back is out.
Don't you dare disrespect my king, Jared Goff. Ever again.
But I would say for Jared Goff, those numbers are really good because that's when he did not have Ben Johnson. And brand new offensive coordinator last year, and he still put up over 4,000 yards. True. Still put up.
He's put up 4,500
multiple touchdowns, and
the last 4 years
interceptions were low. It says that's a Jared Goff thing.
Yeah,
not an offensive coordinator.
Unbelievable.
Again,
I can't believe you would try to slander my king. Jared Goff.
Let me be clear. I'm still taking Jared Goff.
That takes me off.
I'm still taking Jared Goff, but I think Jackson Dart is going to take another.
I think his potential to be in that kind of.
I think if Jackson Dart gets to the level of Jared Goff, he would be so lucky.
Yes, but I think Jackson Dart has even the potential because of his mobility. I think he has potential to go even higher than some of these guys.
Yeah, but that mobility at some point's going to run out. So I think
Jared Goff is just
anyway. What's the next? Last one.
Last name.
Okay.
Makes me so mad.
Jordan Love.
I'm taking Jordan Love.
I don't know.
I don't think Jordan Love is as good as the people say he is.
I agree, but I also think he's
So then
better.
why are you taking him?
But because he's still better than I would rather have him than going to Jackson Dart.
I don't know. If I had to pick between the two.
Yep.
Right now,
going into next year.
Let's look up some stats real quick.
Luke has turned into the stats guy today.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm on the train you're on.
So ridiculous.
Maybe.
Here's my thing with Jordan Love. I think he's better than what the haters say he is, but I think he's not as good as what the believers say he is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I feel like there are people who's like, he's insanely good, and I'm like, I'm not saying he's bad. I think he's good. I just don't, but I also don't think he's like, some people are like, he's not that good. Like, he's not even that good of a quarterback. I'm like, no, he's proven he's a very capable quarterback. How many rushing touchdowns for him
last year?
Rushing touchdowns?
From Jordan Love?
Rushing touchdowns?
Me, I do.
From a quarterback.
He had 0.
That's important to me.
But I think he was hurt for some of it.
I don't care.
So, and Jackson Start only played 14 games.
How many games he was in? Yeah, he was only started 15 games.
Jordan Love did.
Yeah.
Yes, in 15 games, though, without rushing touchdowns, he put up 3,300 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions.
That's good.
The
It's
year
not
before that,
bad.
let's look at the year before that. Because
It's
this is
not
also
bad, but like 23 is not that huge of a passing number. Like if you
it's
include
better than Jackson Dart. He
If
threw
you-
2,200 yards.
If
Why
you
are you
include,
screaming?
If you include rushing touchdowns,
Stop.
Jackson Dart has
Ball.
more total touchdowns last year
I'm gonna
than
go. Okay.
Jordan Love.
In 15 games last year, he threw for about the same numbers: 3,300 yards, 25 touchdowns, and then 11
Yeah,
interceptions.
he's consistent. He's consistent.
But then the year before that, he threw for 4,100 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions, and had 4 rushing touchdowns.
that was 3 years ago, though. Like that's
So what I see is a descending, not an ascending.
No, I think
with
he's
him.
settled. I think
don't
he's gone to. I
care.
think he's
I'm
where
taking
he's
I'm
at.
going
Like,
Jackson Dart.
You're
I'm going
ridiculous.
Jackson Dart,
You're
too.
I'm going Jackson
ridiculous.
Dart.
You guys are just
Jackson
brainwashed.
Dart.
Brainwashed.
Jackson
listen,
Dart.
I'm not saying Jordan
The
Love is bad.
hypothetical is the hypothetical of Jackson Dart is not better than the reality of Jordan Love. I think that Jordan Love is he's
I
consistent.
hope Jackson
You-
Dart has a great year. And,
I'd be happy for the guy.
And I
Yeah.
can look
But
back at this.
I think it is ridiculous to say that after the year that Jackson Dart had last year that you're taking him over Jordan Love.
It's not even so much about the. It's just what I saw out of him, and his
It's
ability
the intangible.
to score, his ability to win,
Yeah.
his ability to
He's a
win
sneaky
games.
The
athletic.
swag.
It's
First one in, first one out kind of guy.
But that kind of matters. Like
No,
that
I agree.
changes a locker room. The Giants have been struggling ever since like Saquon left, and like they're poor Giants fans. Still, do you see they just
I can't believe this is
extended?
a conversation that we're having.
Did you just see
What?
the Giants extended their
I can't
GM?
believe you would rather. I can't believe you're starting a team fresh. You're starting a team fresh, and you're taking Jackson Dart over Jordan Love.
I would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
100%.
so dumb.
100%.
Oh, that's
Agree or
so
disagree?
Now,
Agree
if
or
Jordan-
disagree?
Yeah, if Jordan Love could prove me wrong,
Who would you
But
choose?
I'm
Jackson
not saying
Dart.
that Jordan Love is like the best thing since sliced bread. I don't think he's as good as people say he is.
I think here's the problem.
But
I'm
I think
very
he's
high on him. Luke's pretty low on
better
Jackson
than
Dart.
Jack. I think Jackson Dart is great. I am pretty high on Jackson Dart, but I think if you're giving me a guy with 3+ years of experience who has outperformed Jackson Dart plenty, and that Jackson Dart did last year, has led his team to the playoffs. I'm not taking the risk of a Jackson Dart.
All
over
right.
Jordan
So
Love.
we know what we got. Love Dart.
Yeah, I just
All
as a
right.
whole, I just feel like the way that Jackson Dart is trending right now, I would take him right now over Jordan. Love.
If I had to pick, if I'm a new owner of a team or coach of a team, and I have to pick between those two, I know what
For
Love
1
can
year?
do. I've seen him what he can do. It's like it's okay, it's good, it's
Good.
up there.
Also, Jordan Love isn't going to lose.
he doesn't have a
you
wide
games.
receiver one, so there's that either.
Jackson Dart didn't have a wide receiver one for
Jordan
most
Love
of the
put
year.
up better numbers than
Guys,
him.
oh my word, we're done.
This is ridiculous.
We're done.
This is so stupid.
Over.
This is so
Good job.
I can't.
was fun,
You're idiot. You are idiotic for thinking. You're so dumb. So dumb.
What's your next segment?
Okay, moving on
He
to
has to
something
control himself.
similar.
I know.
Get a hold of himself.
I know.
Number one
It's all
overall
a fantasy
pick.
addiction.
Number 1 overall pick
In.
in this year's draft was Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually really like Fernando Mendoza.
I do too.
I think he's tall. He's athletic.
You think he's tall?
What if
he
he's
is tall.
What if
He
he
is
just?
tall.
What
He's
if he just
6'5".
ended it at that? It's like I
So,
think he's tall,
I would
Oh,
like,
great segment.
Okay.
and that's all.
What up? Shut up, guys. You can do this by yourself. It won't be fun.
Yes. Go ahead.
I was
He's so
going to
much
say
better
what
without
you
Luke.
guys think the ceiling for him is and his floor is.
Oh boy.
What do you
Like
What do
a
you mean?
ceiling,
Like
like
record
player,
wise?
Like player
or
comparison.
Player comparison.
Okay.
For me, I think his ceiling is, quite frankly, I think like a more athletic Aaron Rodgers. I think his floor is like Browns Joe Flacco.
I think his floor is going to be lower than that because any rookie quarterback coming into the league, it's
Are you saying
just
for
like,
next year?
No, I'm saying like
For his
career.
Oh, well, I don't know, dude, because the problem is you have quarterbacks who come in with all the talent and then they just never get developed properly and they end up being trash.
Exactly.
Like
A floor
think,
is Browns Joe Flacco.
I think his floor is like a Geno Smith.
Okay.
I think his floor is like a Geno Smith. He could be no. His floor is like a Jacoby Brissett. Like he's a very strong
Perennial
backup. Strong backup. Like he's gonna come in there and he's gonna be a game manager kind of player. I think his ceiling, I see him as a more athletic Jared Goff.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good one.
Like,
I will take back my answer, and I agree that
I think
Jared
a
Goff
more.
is better.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers is such. That's a high
Agreed.
comparison. I mean, I don't see him getting to that level. I think
I don't know.
He's pretty good.
we'll see.
I was gonna listen.
He could
I
be
think
good. I just don't know if he's gonna be. I just feel like Jared Goff. You're looking at a like above average, consistently above average quarterback, but now he's mobile. So that puts you in like, if there's like 8 tiers of quarterbacks in the league, that probably puts you in like a 3rd tier QB. Like if you're an above average passer and don't turn the ball over a ton and you're mobile, like that's amazing. Especially in this league. That's amazing. But I don't think he's going to, I just don't see him at the level as like those top 4 guys. Like a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. Like I just don't see him there.
I don't know. I think ceiling is.
I think his ceiling's just below that.
I think the ceiling is pretty high in my opinion. I think he's in a great situation with a great head coach. He has
Justin Herbert
with Kirk Cousins. I think this is a hot take probably, but I think he has his ceiling is Hall of Fame. I think he has the potential because of his work ethic, because he's well received by teammates. He shows up, he's there, he's an others centered kind of quarterback, but he seems to be, he's the learner, he's teachable. He is kind of a Peyton Manning-esque to me. Like when I listen to him, when I hear him, I hear a little bit of like a little Peyton Manning in there.
Not as much of edge as Peyton Manning had.
What's that?
Peyton Manning
Not
was
much of an edge as
cussing out
Peyton
his
Manning
center.
had.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like when a guy who is competitive, wants to learn, wants to be good, but also at the same time puts the credit out there on the team. I like that. I think teammates like that. I think people will want him to succeed. I think he does have the potential to win a Super Bowl.
Sure.
And so I think with that, there's potential to be a consistently good or great quarterback in the NFL. Could be. I mean, there's guys in the Hall of Fame who have decent careers, and I could see a Mendoza being better than them. So I would say ceiling is potential Hall of Fame. Floor would be like a Russell Wilson, maybe. I think win a Super Bowl.
You think at minimum he's going to win a Super Bowl?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
You think Mendoza?
Yeah.
I just want to get this on
Yeah.
record. At minimum,
Yep,
you think Mendoza is going to be a Super Bowl winner?
I do.
Okay.
Russell Wilson in his prime was a
I-
dog.
I
too.
don't. I'm
I know.
not saying he
I think
can't.
so
That's my
good.
point. I think when I look
I'm
at
not
a
saying
career,
Mendoza
I see a
can't,
Russell
but-
I see Mendoza kind of like a Russell, where he could win a Super Bowl, a couple of Super Bowls, but then kind of get to the point to where it's like, okay,
If Russell Wilson had retired before he went to the Broncos, his career legacy would be so
Right.
much
I know.
better.
Well, okay, and hear me out. I don't think you're wrong in the sense that, like, I do think he could win. I just don't know if he could do it with Oakland. I know Oakland's rebuilding, and they
Like
could get
Vegas, you mean?
I'm still used to calling him Oakland, Las
No,
Vegas.
I think he can.
I believe he can.
Well, okay, I think he can if they actually build pieces.
I think he
They
can.
have. I think they did this year.
They got a center who is amazing, but like, there's more offensive line pieces you got to get.
I
than a
know.
They
center.
have Colton Miller too, though,
And Brock Bowers.
and Ashton Genty.
Okay, Ashton.
Max Crosby on the defensive end.
Right.
Maxton.
I think Ashton Genty is the name on the Raiders I am not hearing people talk about enough.
No,
like, how much better are they? Is he going to do this year?
I agree.
How much
I
better
agree
is he
with
going to
you.
do
I
this
agree.
year? Like, he's kind of an underrated fantasy
Yeah.
pick for me right
Yeah.
now this year. He's like a round 2 sleeper pick for me
Don't
right now.
talk fantasy. I can't hear.
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Messes
All
me
right,
up.
Anyway.
so good. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
I was gonna say for
Good.
me a good comp, because I said like what, a more athletic Jared Goff. That kind of makes me think Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
I just think I don't know.
I don't think he would choke.
I know
as-
everybody's
I don't
kind of
think he would
pumping the
choke as
brakes
much
on
as
Mendoza because we
Mendoza.
haven't seen anything yet. I just think from a character standpoint, from a
Yeah.
competitive standpoint, from what his teammates say about him, from what even his current teammates, new teammates are saying about him, how he shows up, he's working, he wants to learn, he's asking questions, he's engaging. You know, you already see a good relationship between he and Kirk Cousins. So and
That's true.
That's
Kirk
such a-
Cousins going to be able to help him develop.
Right. That's
Yep.
what, so I see potential Hall of Fame. I see potential Super Bowl. Whether it's with the Raiders or not, I don't know. I think it'd be great if it was, because I'd love to see that team kind of like take off again. But
the Raiders.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Derek Carr.
But so
I remember
that, but
beating
I
them in
also
the
think there's the
playoffs.
potential where he could be great for a while, like a Russell Wilson, and then now not even have a job. You know,
Yeah.
and so that's kind of
Russell Wilson is old.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
He
saying
should
you're talking
have
about the
quit
floor.
after
I'm saying
Seattle.
after several seasons where Mendoza's good and whatever, I think potentially the floor is like maybe just out of a job after
Russell
12 years in the
Wilson
league.
Should not have kept playing after Seattle.
That doesn't okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
I do feel bad for Russell Wilson after leave, dude.
All right,
He was so good
last
in Seattle.
segment. What's our last one?
What do you got, Grant?
Well,
What do you got, Grant?
This is kind of more of like a fun thing.
Good.
Let's
We like
do
fun
it.
things.
Non-sports related.
Woo, fun things.
So
Stop.
stop.
Go ahead.
Stop.
Go. Grant.
Anyway, I knew he was gonna do it.
Go.
So I was just trying to come up with a random question.
I like it.
And so it's been a while, and
Yeah.
like and now it's like 2026, which is a
Yeah.
completely new year since when we started. We're halfway through 2026,
That's
which is
true.
unbelievable to think about.
Wow.
Yeah, that is more of a one.
We're a horrible sports podcast. We missed like the playoffs,
The Super
We missed
Bowl.
the playoffs, the Super Bowl. We missed the playoffs basically of
Yeah.
basketball. We missed
The
hockey.
draft.
We missed the
Yeah,
Olympics.
the draft.
The NFL
We're
draft.
probably not going to
know.
record for FIFA World Cup either. So
Probably not.
We should.
Ooh.
We should though.
World Cup. I'm excited for the World Cup.
We should record an episode
Okay,
during World
let's
Cup
do it.
in the summer.
Whatever.
We really should be recording more than just like once every few months. But
That's okay.
Fine. We're just all of us this year have just been way busier than we anticipated.
Yep.
So
Yes.
I was just gonna ask, like, what is the like scariest or riskiest or like weirdest thing that's happened to you since the start of this year? Like, what's kind of something that happened to you that you're just like, this was just weird, or it kind of freaked me out, or it's like a big risk I took that I probably shouldn't have, like, just kind of stuck with you a little bit.
I don't know.
You can have a second to think about it.
What's yours while we're thinking?
Well, it's not that big.
What is
okay.
it?
So I was just trying to come up with something big, but like the first thing that came into my head was this happened like 2 weeks ago at work.
Uh-oh.
And no, this might have been this past week.
You took a
Actually,
risk on a fart and it did not pay off.
no. So
That's Luke's.
I know you, and I know.
That's
that
Luke's.
is not what happened. So I'm sitting at my desk, and we get to like the middle of the day, and I am just exhausted. Right, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting at my desk, and for the time being, I didn't have a ton to do, right? Now, the rest of that week turned into insane amount of work, but like for the time being, I was like, I don't really have a ton to do. I couldn't, like, I was so sleepy, and I didn't want to take a nap on my break because I wanted to go to the gym on my break and knock that out, so then the rest of the day I would have like free. So
It's ridiculous.
so for like
horrible.
just I kind of turn away my chair
Yeah.
from the entrance to my like cubicle, which let me clear is right when people walk in to,
Oh my
to the
God.
Oh
office.
no.
And I'm just like, I'm just gonna like rest my eyes, like I'm gonna stay awake. I'm just gonna rest my eyes like for just a little bit. And because I have like a meeting at 3, I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a minute, because like there have been times where it's like I never fell asleep, but I just closed my eyes for a minute, and then like all of a sudden I feel way better and I'm ready to go. Well, I do that, and I'm like, I'll just be like half asleep, but like whatever, I'll still be awake in case like someone comes in. And all of a sudden I wake up and I'm like, oh, and my meeting started 3 minutes ago.
Oh my.
On Teams. So I immediately jumped in, nobody noticed, but I had legitimately like fell asleep at my desk. And I was like, oh gosh. And so I was so lucky that it could have been worse.
I can't believe you're admitting to this in front of Dad on a podcast where your coworkers could potentially listen.
I don't feel good about it, but like I genuinely was so tired that day.
You can see the look of disappointment. I see that look all too often. So
It's his pastor look and his
I
pastor
know.
voice.
yeah.
But
you guys get the pastor voice as my sons.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, more like you just use your dad voice when you preach.
That's cool. That's okay. I'll take that. Anyway.
So yeah,
Well, you
I was
survived.
kind of I survived. Thankfully, the Lord woke me
Trying to
up.
think a
The Lord
risk.
woke me up like 20 minutes later, and I still made my meeting.
Well, it wasn't so much like what I did, but what happened to me. Like when I got rear-ended. in the
Oh,
back of
yeah.
the Nissan Sentra. Dude, I was parked right there, not parked, but like stopped on the Clough Pike there by our house, and this young dude, just came barreling in and hit me in the back.
Did you give him the finger?
No, no, I didn't give him the finger.
He pointed at him.
No,
I give him like
pointed at him.
you.
It's
I
your
go
fault.
I just go like this, thumbs down. Boo.
But I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Grant. That wasn't like a real risky thing.
I mean, I said scary. Like
it was scary. I will say
scary.
that. Like, because I could
Or
see
weird.
him. I could see him coming in the rearview mirror because I was, I'm.
Talking about like ghouls, like
And so I
I
could
don't
see.
know. Maybe do you have,
paranormal activity that's been
did that
going on.
happen? Did that happen to you? I don't know.
No.
So anyway,
Maybe.
that's was a little bit scary at that moment, just because I was like, "What's going to go on?" Because I could see him coming in the rearview mirror, and I knew he was not going to have time to stop. I knew I was going to get hit, and so kind of prepping for that was a little scary. But I don't know. That's what came to my mind. I don't know if that's. I'm sure there's other things, but anywho, Luke, you got something?
Every day I wake up, I'm faced with the scary reality of the world that we live in. I don't know. I mean,
That was so stupid.
I took a risk and played 2K till 1 a.m. on Friday on accident, and that was scary and weird
That's
because I
not-
thought I'd only played for like an hour.
How about
and I
the
was-
buying a house?
Yeah, but like that was
That's a
like
good thing.
calculated. Like
It's not scary.
No,
it was
it's like a risk-
originally like it
Yeah.
was like I don't know. It seemed really big, but then like once we started running the numbers, and it was like okay, like it's not. It ended up obviously not being. Maybe back then it was big. I don't know, but like now it didn't seem like that big of a deal.
Okay.
I don't know. Like
If you don't
I
have
don't
one, I
know.
can share another one that happened.
No,
Last year.
no, we don't want any more.
one
No more.
cared. You're not. Don't incriminate yourself anymore. You're gonna get fired.
right.
Probably.
It's not
already.
incriminating.
It's gonna
not,
be
I
like-
didn't- I did nothing wrong.
One time I said I showed up to work, but I really didn't.
Grant said, "Hey guys, if you could be praying because I just don't know if my job's safe." We're thinking, "Oh yeah, they're just laying people off." No, it's because he's sleeping at his desk. No wonder you feel like your job's not safe. You're not doing anything.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can say that on the podcast, but
yeah, it's
You
true.
can.
eh,
We're probably gonna
If
have
you're
to
saying
edit.
what you're saying on the podcast,
It's
there-
true.
it's fine. Nobody I work with watches this.
exactly. So it doesn't matter what I say.
Only my roommate. only my roommate. Plus,
That's true.
It was an accident. Like it was. I didn't mean to really. Like it just kind of happened. Like and I was so tired that morning.
I'm done
Like-
praying for you. I know you need to figure that out by
And
yourself.
again, let me be 100% clear. I had no
praying
at that
for you.
moment. I had no work on my plate whatsoever.
It
Now,
doesn't
wasn't-
matter.
it
You
wasn't
slept
like there
at
was an-
work.
and as soon, well, okay, whatever. Anyway, so
What do you mean, whatever?
it was
you
an
just did
accident.
it.
It was like it wasn't even like 30 minutes.
What do
it was
you
it was like
expect
20
to
minutes.
happen?
It was
I'm
like
just gonna
20
close
minutes.
my
How about
eyes,
you?
turn my
You never
door.
do that, Luke?
I sleep on my breaks. I take
Taking
my
naps
lunch
on your break feels amazing.
So first off, I always go to my car.
That's what I do when I work. from home.
Because I just like getting away. I don't like
Yeah.
if I'm at my desk and I'm eating.
Doesn't
it
feel
just,
like a break.
exactly.
Yep, I
So
get
I
it.
always
agree.
make sure that I'm at my car. Typically, the first 30 minutes I'm eating and like watching a show, and then the last 30 minutes I set a timer, and I typically nap during that time.
Yeah, that
smart.
was my problem. Is I didn't set an alarm.
So
There you go. Now you know.
I
See,
know.
I'm
If
a
I want to sleep at
responsible-
my desk. Set an alarm.
Yeah.
I'm a responsible napper. I
Okay.
do it
An RN.
off company. Well, I guess it's
You're an
I'm
RN.
salary, so I guess it's
Responsible
technically still on
napper.
company. But on my lunch break,
RN.
away from work.
Responsible napper.
Have you ever fallen asleep on the toilet?
No.
I don't know. It just
What?
popped in my head.
Have you?
I don't think so.
You narcoleptic freak? What are you talking about?
I'm sure people do, of course.
You
Yeah,
never,
but
you never
what the
just
heck?
like so tired and you sit on a toilet. and you
That's
fall asleep.
scary.
That is very scary, especially if it's like a gas station bathroom or something. That's a risk. You wake up, it's closed. You're like,
just like-
wait, let me out.
You're just like haze.
All this graffiti.
They've locked you in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
It's haze.
You just see like this roll like a smoke.
You
Bomb
like
underneath.
light a match so you can see. The whole thing goes up in flames.
Set off a flare. You just blow up the
Local
gas
man
station.
blown up in gas station by sulfuric acid.
All right. Well, guys, this is a great episode.
I suppose.
It was an episode, one of the episodes of all time.
Hey, was it everything you
Yeah.
imagined more for your birthday?
I just wanted us to. I mean, again, let me be clear. I just used my birthday as an excuse for us to.
Which we're glad.
Were you disappointed in how this went?
No, I'm happy with how things have gone.
I am too.
I think it's good.
It reminds me why we should do it more often.
It honestly reminds me why we shouldn't do it.
I'm kind of in the middle between all that.
I'm like, it's okay.
Hey, in
this
the
is
middle between
fun.
all that. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
So,
Hey, all right.
why don't you just meet me?
I really wish we did this more often.
Yeah.
If anything,
Well-
just so I could listen to it again. I've re-listened to the show like twice.
Before we sign off, what's a question that we want the audience to respond to? We need interaction. Honestly, we need interaction. We're pretty
We'll make a
lame.
poll.
Well, they
Does Grant deserve to be fired for him?
No, that's not a poll. No. We need something.
time.
Okay. How about this? I don't know. I said something, but I don't have anything. Go.
Name a sport that you think would be hilarious
To watch us play.
And
play.
maybe
Individually,
if
which
enough
each of us-
people say the same sport, we will actually try to play it.
Yeah, we'll go try to
gosh.
play. Yeah, that's good. I like
Sock
it.
hockey. You just slide around on your
Sock
socks.
Oh.
It's floor hockey. You just you just wear
So
slippery
name a
socks.
sport that you think.
Please don't say
Okay,
golf because
hold on,
it would
hold
just
on.
be
Let's
embarrassing
say
and horrible for
if
both of
5
us.
people say this.
5? That's so low.
Dad, don't.
10 people
don't.
say the same sport.
If 25 people
Yes,
can
that's-
agree on a sport
Yes.
for us to play,
Okay.
then we will do it and we will record
All
it
right, I
and
like
we will
it.
do it as soon as we can.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Okay.
thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
for
everybody.
joining
Great.
us.
Thank you. It's good to be back again here with the Sports
Kind of.
F.A.M. podcast.
Jackson
Until
Dart,
we meet again.
Grant's blazing you like a Krispy Kreme donut, but
Okay.
we love you guys. We hope you have a good day.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next one,
All right.
maybe.
Later, go Sports
A.M.
podcast.
Bye, baby. Wow, wow, wow.
Is that offensive?